hate these damn headphones. Wish I could just hear him from the sky.
What?
I just hate these goddamn headphones.
Yeah, I'm not a big headphone guy either.
No, I wish I could just hear you. Like, I wish, yeah. But, you know,
Kind
you
of
can't.
fucks with my flow. Fucks with my hair flow. I don't like that.
Fucks with my hair flow, too. Now I look all crazy.
Yeah.
You got the Clark Kent hair going on today.
Yeah, my hair's just getting long, so just flowing it back.
You growing out the flow?
We're growing out the flow a little bit.
The Letty? The hockey boy
Yeah.
Letty? The Canadian lettuce?
Yeah, I guess so. That's kind of what's been going on.
Wow, nice. Looks great.
Then I can grow it out so I can stay warm for the winter.
Well, it's about to be summer, buddy.
Yeah, but you know, I got to plan ahead.
You got to grow it out for the winter?
Yeah, I'm growing it out for the winter.
Isn't it crazy, though? You live in Los Angeles. It doesn't get too cold out there.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes you wake up in the valley, it's 50 degrees out. You don't want your head cold.
You've never, I guess you used to live in Canada, but not really. You've lived in LA forever. You don't know what it's like to wake up in New York and have to walk your dog when it's negative 10 degrees out. It's awful.
Right, but I do that like every year in Canada.
No, you're always in LA. You're always in LA, man.
Christmas, I go home every year.
Oh,
for like 3 weeks.
That's nice to see a family.
Mainly, yeah.
Oh. What'd you get your mom for Christmas last year?
What did I get my mom for Christmas last year? Dang, I don't remember what I got my mom for Christmas last year.
That means
What was
maybe you
last
didn't
year?
get her anything this year.
No, I definitely got her something. I just can't remember exactly what it was. I think I got there was like more than one present. I think I got my mom like 5 different things.
Oh, you got her a sleigh full?
I got her like a bunch of different stuff, and then we do we're a big stocking family as well. Like we really do okay, you open all your presents, then at the end everyone grabs their stockings and we all go through our stockings. So I did like a bunch of those as well because I feel like their stockings are always sad and empty. You know how the parent stockings never look like the kid stockings?
Yeah, they're not
You know
stuffed.
what I mean? So I was like, okay, they got to be stuffed. So made sure that happened. Just like little things, like if it's like a face serum or like, you know, those little things that you add in.
Wait,
for
you
fun.
guys
But
do stockings after presents?
last thing we do.
I feel like stockings are an appetizer.
That's what a lot of people say, but we kind of leave them for the end.
Wow. Yeah, it's like a final treat, and it's a bunch
Yeah.
of little treats.
And it's a bunch of little things. Often there's like chocolate in there or some candy in there as well, like our parents will throw in. So it's like, oh, you finished your stuff. You've probably eaten your breakfast while you were doing the Christmas presents. And then it's like, ooh, all right, it's acceptable to have a chocolate bar right now, you know?
Wow. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, man. I don't know how we got here, but Merry Christmas.
Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to the BFFs podcast. Make sure you guys tap that bell, subscribe, and like the video.
Yes,
I guess I kind of took it all, didn't
you
I?
did. Well, let's get into the episode.
Let's go.
I don't either. Happy Memorial Day, too. Wow. The next holiday is my birthday, but I'm not celebrating it this year because I'm going to be... Okay, do you think this is fair? I'm going to be away filming something for my birthday.
Fair.
So I don't think... Like, I'm busy, so I can't really celebrate it. So I think I just stay 25 for one more year, and then I celebrate 26 next year.
I like the mentality, you know, because age is just a number.
Yeah, right?
We decide when we age.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I think I should just next year celebrate my 26th birthday because I'm busy on my birthday this year.
Or you could like push it a month. I think that's maybe more acceptable.
Push it a month. Yeah.
Yeah, you could like push it a month and then have your birthday. No one's going to be like, this isn't on the day. You know?
But if I like don't bring it up because I'm going to be gone, no one's posting for my birthday. Oh, where is she? No one's going to remember when my birthday was. So then it's like, oh my gosh, she's turning 26 next year. That's so sweet. And then I get another year of my life, of my youth, I guess. I don't know. Chat, let me know.
Or you'll just look like a really old 26-year-old.
Yeah.
People will just
Well-
be like, damn, 26?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Well, everyone already thinks I'm 47, so it's fine.
That'll make 26 sound all the worse.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I'm 25 for another year or if I'm 26 this year.
Right. Do you just the real question is, do you want to look like an old 26-year-old or a 27-year-old?
Is there even a discrepancy? Like if you were to see a 26-year-old and a 27-year-old, would you be like, damn, that one's got to be 27?
I don't know. I think
21 to 23, all the same age to me. I think 24 to 26, maybe all the same age. And then rest on, I don't know. You're just
you don't
you're
know.
old.
That's the unknown.
That's the unknown. Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see if we celebrate my birthday.
Yeah.
What'd you do for Memorial Day, buddy?
For Memorial Day, well, the day before Memorial Day, I got way too drunk. I was out playing golf, and we did like, let's take a shot every birdie. We were playing a scramble. We ended up shooting like a 63, so we took like 9 shots on the course.
Wow, that sounded like something I totally didn't understand. That was
Yeah,
like a
it's
foreign
fine.
language.
That's fine. We'll just jump through it quick. But yeah, I took like 9 shots. So the next day I was hurting. But I was like, okay, probably the best thing to do is like have a beer, and then I'll feel all right.
Oh my gosh, you sound like me.
We did some beer die. We played some drinking games with everyone at the house. Curtis came over. You know, it was like me, Blake, Grace, Sean, Anthony, Gabby, and Curtis. And so, yeah, we played like Stack Cup. We played Rage Cage. We played some Flip Cup. We did beer die. And then we watched Final Destination 2.
Wow, that's crazy. You guys were wasted watching Final Destination. Was it extra scary or funny?
I think it was just a little more funny. You know, it's not really a scary movie.
Did you see Bloodlines yet?
No.
Oh my gosh, did you see Friendship yet with Paul Rudd and Tim Robinson?
No, I wanted to go yesterday, but no one else was on the vibe to go.
I was watching it, and I remember you telling me that you and Gabby try to go to the movies all the time, and I was like, this needs to be their next movie because it literally, it reminds me, I won't spoil anything, there's nothing really to spoil, it's like a silly movie, but it's so, like, Tim Robinson, you just laugh at him, just the presence of him, and it's exactly like one of his sketches, and it just goes on forever and ever and ever. There were points in the movie, I did smoke a little before the movie, so I don't know if it was extra giggly to me, but I was cracking up, like, laughing out loud. The whole theater was like losing their mind.
I'm so excited for that movie. I'm so stoked to go watch that. So
yeah, Paul Rudd looks,
I'll let you know.
Wow, incredible in it, guys. You guys got to check it out just to look at Paul Rudd.
Oh, he's a good looking fella in this one.
Yeah, he's got this weird style going on. He's a weatherman. He's got long flow. He wears like a little bandana around his neck, a jean jacket. Okay, it's cool.
Okay, he's falling back into that Anchorman role. I like it.
Yeah, the hair looks good. But that's a good movie everyone should watch. Want to do headlines?
Yeah, let's rip.
All right, the American Music Awards recap. I feel like the only thing I've seen out of all of this were just the influencers there. But first up, we got Billie Eilish won all 7 awards she was nominated for, including Album of the Year, Artist of the Year, and Song of the Year. I personally agree with that. Her last album was so fucking good, and I do feel like she got snubbed a lot at the Grammys. So
I agree. It was her get back.
Yeah, and this was like her year. Her album was so fucking good. And Birds of a Feather was the biggest song. Like, everyone knows that song.
Yep. No, I think it's a good win. I think it's a good dub.
Gracie Abrams won New Artist of the Year. I don't know about that one.
Who else was nominated? Who else was nominated for that one?
It was Chapo Rome, Benson Boone, Gracie Abrams. Those were like the 3 main ones that would have won.
Okay. People would have hated to see Benson Boone win.
Oh yeah, man. He would have had a backflip off that stage. I don't know,
Moonbean ice cream. Is that the lyric? Is that what it is?
Moonbean ice cream. I literally
dancing in your blue jeans.
Guys, I like it.
I love Benson Boone.
I
don't care what anyone says. I like him.
I'm not falling for it. He's good.
I like him. He's so talented. He's an incredible singer too.
I know. And you can't hate on Benson Boone until you go to one of his shows and then try to hate on him again.
Yeah, he's just so nice. He's so nice. Did you know that he grew up Mormon?
Yeah, shock. I think that's also why a lot of people hate him. They're like, he's just this Mormon guy trying to be cool. And
you know what though? That's unfair. That's so unfair, because if I was Mormon, if I grew up Mormon, you're telling me you wouldn't think backflips and sequence are sick as fuck?
Exactly. And what's up with this double standard? Everyone loves the Mormon wives. This show, the Mormon wives. We love the Mormon wives. We love the Mormon wives. So then there's one guy with tight ass pants comes out and he's a Mormon and we hate him.
Yeah, that doesn't make no sense to me. I like him.
I know. Did you see? So obviously we've seen all the hate, but then did you see his video being like, I understand like criticizing my art or not liking my music, but like just to hate me doesn't make any sense. Why do you guys hate me? Like they have no valid reasons. And then everyone's clapping back with like paragraphs of reasons why they actually hate him. And it's just it's really sad.
That's no good. We're team Benson over here.
Yeah, I think
We're Team Benson over here.
I
I
think
I think he's funny too, and I do see him respond to stuff every once in a while. Like I saw one, and he was like responding to like the Moonbean ice cream line he wrote, and he was like, "I don't fucking know, guys. I don't even know what it is. It just sounded good for the lyric," and I was like, "That's kind of hilarious to admit that." So I don't know. I'm rocking with him. I'm rocking.
he
with him.
doesn't. He doesn't seem. I think he just needs to stop feeding into it though. It's like, dude, you performed at Coachella. You're insanely famous. You're really good. Your
Performed at
songs
the
are
Grammys.
streaming. Like you don't need to feed into the haters on TikTok.
It was the Grammys he performed at, right? He did the Grammys as well.
I think he did the Grammys. He did Coachella. He's done every award show. He did the MTV Music Awards. Like he's done everything.
Yeah, he's killing it.
He's crushing
Can't
it.
take
People
that away
can't
from
stand it.
Nope.
Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars won collaboration of the year and favorite music video for "Die with a Smile." All
Yep.
right. Lady Gaga.
I mean, I think "Die with a Smile" was probably one of the best songs we've had put out in the last like 5 years.
Is that the song I hate? Can you sing it? How's
Yeah.
it go?
I don't know.
But it's the best song
Sing
that's
it
been
off the
put out
top
in this
of my
whole
head.
year.
I think it's so good. "Die with a Smile."
I think this is the song. Peyton, sing it for us. You can sing.
I actually don't know it.
Like I can't even think of how it goes. Yeah, I hate this song.
What are you talking about? It sounds beautiful.
I remember I just went on this like tangent, something about Bruno. I don't know. I was mad that we didn't get more from like Lady Gaga. We got that first before she released some of her own songs. But I hate the song, to be honest.
This is a great song.
It doesn't
Let me
make
guess though.
feel good.
You like the Bruno Mars and Sexy Red collab?
Oh, I could totally shake some tail feather to that for sure. But
No, terrible, terrible.
But, like,
this is a great song, and this is what Bruno Mars is supposed to be doing.
But I didn't save the Sexy Red Bruno Mars song. Like neither of these songs are saved. I wouldn't throw this on in the car while I'm jamming by myself. But it doesn't mean it's not a good song. I just personally hate it. And it's song of the year. So clearly I'm fucking wrong.
Yeah, you are. You are. I mean, it doesn't even matter what you say. So
Yeah.
Next
each
thing.
their own. What's next? What do we got? Do you not have the sheet?
No, I don't have the sheet.
Do you know where it is?
Last night.
Do you have it in your text messages?
Well, who texts the sheet a day before? You guys texted like 5,000 times in the group chat today about Bree's hair and her makeup. All right, Ghost Energy. The flavor of summer is here. The all-new Ghost Energy Iced Tea Lemonade. Bursting with lemonade and finishing with a smooth, sweet tea flavor, this can is the perfect ride-along all summer long. We'll be sipping it on the golf course, pickleball courts, and on the beach all summer long. Like all other Ghost Energy, fully transparent, fully loaded with feel-good energy. 0 sugars, no artificial flavors, 200 milligrams of natural caffeine. Guys, I've had this one actually. I think I had it when I was down at Barstool, and it's delicious. So make sure you guys get Ghost Energy. That's what I've been using every single time I've been playing golf, and it's helped me shot a lower score.
Okay, well, let's go back to headlines. What do we got next, Jay? I feel like I'm always reading at you.
All right, what do we got next? SKIMS Nipple Piercing Bra.
No, you skipped all the
Yeah,
rest
those
of the
awards
stuff.
are bullshit. No one cares.
But
Does anyone
people
actually care about this?
People were freaking out about Alix, Earle. Okay, I saw this one TikTok that was like, I can't believe they gave Alix Earle this dialogue and they made her seem stupid when she's like so much more smart than that. I didn't think what they gave her was that bad.
What was the
She's-
dialogue that she had to say?
She literally was just like this sleek, sexy, tall award presenting it. And people were like, they dumped her down, made her look stupid. I feel like she said it like it was like a little joke and it was funny. And I don't think it was all that serious. Like, I don't think they were hating on her. And Kai was so funny. Did you see Kai?
I saw like clips, but I didn't see clips about him presenting awards. I saw a clip of Kai where somebody came up onto his stream using like their kid to kind of get onto the stream and then tried to start promoting Kanye.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Okay, this is them presenting together. What do you think?
I don't really see an issue with it. I think she seems like the smartest person standing up there. Her reading was a lot smoother. You know what I mean?
It was
Like
also
obviously
a
you
lot
got to
shorter,
read.
though.
You got to read from a teleprompter, and like you're nervous and you're up there. but she presented that super well. Like there wasn't
I
even
know,
a
that's what I was
hesitation
saying.
in her of reading the teleprompter. Like Kai was going through and you could tell he was like maybe a little nervous or like he was like kind of like on a couple words, which is difficult to do. You got all those people in your face, camera in your face, you're reading a teleprompter. It's hard to do. But I think she looked great.
Yeah, I don't think
thought
that was that crazy for her to say. Like it wasn't
No.
demeaning. I don't know. Chat, let us know. What do you think? I don't
Yeah,
think
chat.
so. I
Yeah.
don't think so, chat. But yeah, that's really all I saw come out of it, like headline wise, was that people felt bad that they made Alix Earle say that. And I was like, what? Beyonce won favorite female country artist, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Would we say
Who votes for these? Who votes for the American Music Awards?
Probably the American Music Academy. Is that a thing?
It's a public opinion. The fans vote.
Oh, it's
The fans vote
favorite.
for the AMAs?
Yep.
No, the people
Fair.
have talked. The people have
Fair.
spoken. Queen Bee is
Fair.
the country queen.
Cool. Post Malone, one favorite male country artist. I ride with that.
Yeah, same thing. I guess people were mad because they're like they weren't country, but they are now.
Yeah, I get that. Like it could have been some other people like that, you know, like are more true to the genre.
Yeah, that have been country forever. But I guess like if you really look at streams and stuff, Beyonce's country album was probably streamed the most.
Yeah, and Post Malone, I mean, he's Post. That guy's loved by everyone though.
Yeah, if you can, how do you not love Post Malone?
I feel like people would be less upset about Post Malone winning favorite male country artist than they would about Beyonce winning favorite female country artist.
Yeah, but that's a double standard.
No, I
Why?
don't think so.
Why they both switched randomly to country?
No, Post Malone was showing love to country music before he just went and made a whole like album of country music.
But they still just like switched to it. They were never country genre to begin with, both of them.
Post Malone, you don't think is a more suited country guy?
No, he was like a white wannabe black rapper. And then he
I don't
just
know.
randomly switched to
I
a
think
country boy.
I don't really think so at all.
White Iverson.
He had White Iverson, and then
Well,
after that, he
started-
wasn't like
Go flex.
he wasn't like a white wannabe black rapper.
He literally used to wear braids and gold teeth and like rapped.
Yeah, that was White Iverson. That was one song.
No, but that was like the beginning of Post Malone. He did it for so long. He was not.
I don't know about so long. It seems to me that
I went
Post
to all of his
Malone
concerts. He
had
was.
a little bit of a different transition.
I mean, I don't know. I would feel it's like kind of the same thing. So it wouldn't really, to me, make sense to support Post Malone and then hate on Beyonce over it.
I didn't.
Not
I didn't
you.
hate.
Not you.
I was just saying that to me, if I was picking one that people were going to get more upset at, I could see people being more upset at the Beyonce than I could see people being upset at Post Malone.
Yeah, people hate on Beyonce.
I
for a
think
lot of shit, though.
Beyonce got a lot of shit for the country album. No,
She did. Yeah.
that's kind of what I'm saying. Like when people look at it, I would be more shocked to see people like hating on Post than Beyonce. But Beyonce's also got a crazy fan audience. Like it's up there with like almost the top, I guess, like the Swifties, or like she's got a crazy.
Yeah, she's Queen Bee.
Yeah, she's got like a crazy. They're so devoted, is what I'm trying to say. Like they just rally.
Yeah, they ride for Queen Bee. They literally call her the queen. Miley Cyrus, there was an interview of Miley Cyrus and she was talking about how with Beyonce, like everyone looks at her as a mother and they look at Miley Cyrus, like her fandom looks at her as a sister. And she's like, I always wish people like looked at me or like a best friend rather than a motherly figure. Like everyone, Beyonce's everyone's mom.
Right. That makes sense, actually.
SKIMS Nipple Piercing Bra. This is crazy. What are a man's thought on this?
I don't know. I saw one on my countertop yesterday.
The SKIMS Bra?
Yeah. I saw this exact thing on my countertop, this nipple piercing bra. I don't know. It kind of, to me, it's kind of just like, you might as well just be wearing like a shirt saying like, look at my tits. You know what I mean? It's the same thing.
I just think, get your fucking nipple pierced, you pussy.
That's what I mean. Like the only reason that you'd be wearing a nipple pierced bra is to give off the effect of the piercing through your shirt, which is essentially being like, look at my boobs, right? So why not just get a shirt that says just look at my boobs, or just pierce your nipples?
or just pierce the nipples. I think this isn't fair. This isn't fair to just have fake nipples. They didn't have to. I don't know if I've ever told this story on BFFs, but when I was 16, I went on a school trip to Australia, and we had a lunch break, right? And it was
Crazy.
it was the craziest school trip ever. We had to like fundraise for it, but
Yeah.
we went and we had a lunch break. They were like, "Come meet back here in the square, like the Sydney Square, in 35 minutes." So me and my friend looked at each other and we're like, "What's the
Nipple
crazy-
piercing
What's the
time.
craziest thing we could do in Australia right now on this school trip?" So we run across the park.
Nice.
We get our nipples pierced with fake IDs because we're still underage there. And then we
Yeah.
run back and we had to go surfing the next day. It hurt so bad. They got like rejected. The guy was a creep. But like, you should have the story of having to get your nipples pierced. You should have to go through that pain to flex it
So
off.
they did get pierced though?
They got pierced, yeah. They were pierced for a while.
So you guys were fresh piercing right on the board? Just
right on the board. Hurt
hits on the board right after?
so bad. And we had to pretend like, oh, this is so fun and so
Oh.
happy.
I know it just hurts no matter what. Even no nipple piercing after a while. Like the wax and everything just kind of is scraping up. Like
Yeah, it was painful.
ooh,
It was tough. But it
that
was a
would
good story.
suck.
So
Yeah.
this bra, I'm like, man,
This bra is anti-stories.
anti-stories.
That's what this bra is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But
I
I wear a
love that.
fake nose ring, so I'm like, who am I to talk?
Right.
Nah,
Fuck, you were
I want
kind of
you
on
should
a high
try.
horse there for a second.
Yeah, but nipple and nose is different pain. You should try this bra on. Do you have it?
Like on my person? No.
I want to see like what it actually looks like if it were to look real. Like under a sweatshirt. I wonder like if you could see it through.
All right, I can go look for it. Give me 1 second.
Okay, cool. All right, guys, quick commercial break. Sunglasses are more than just eye protection. They're a transformation. So when you put on a pair, you're not just shielding your eyes from the sun, you're reshaping how you see the world and how the world sees you. So when you put on a good accessory, when you put these glasses on, people are going to view you. Oh my gosh, she looks so cool. She looks mysterious. She looks hot. She looks cold. She looks like she's hungover. It all depends on the glasses. They express how you are, how you feel, and how you take on the world. So sunglasses are more than a shield of light. They allow you to own your moment in so many ways. Sunglasses, they hide a lot from me. Okay. When I'm not feeling well, I put on my sunglasses. When I'm feeling hot, I put on my sunglasses. When I'm going to a concert, I put on my sunglasses. Wherever I am, I want sunglasses on me, on my head, in my purse. And luckily, Sunglass Hut has the best selection for summer with a wide range of styles and an incredible in-store experience to help you feel like your best self. I really do recommend going in-store and trying them on and seeing how you look in person with them, because when you wear them online, sometimes you don't really know. So you can go and visit Sunglass Hut today and make every moment truly yours. Sunglass Hut, own your moment, find the perfect pair that speaks to you, and embrace the power of sunglasses.
Wait, should I like put it on?
I think you should, yeah, put it on.
All right.
Okay.
See, that's what it looks like. Wait.
Is it like hard? Is it like metal on it, or is it just like a bra?
The piercing part is like a real piercing. Low-key.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, put this on. Let's see if it looks real.
I don't know what it looks like.
He's doing a try-on haul so that you guys don't have to purchase it.
God damn. These are like perky, dude. I don't think it really shows the. Are these upside down?
You didn't even put it on.
I don't. How do you guys even?
Well, you have to put it around your arms, Josh.
What is the context of this? Can you see the piercing part?
Oh, honestly, yeah, you kind of can see
you
the
can.
piercing. It looks like you have your nipples pierced in a boob job.
Nipple pierced.
Wow. So you would say it looks real? Would you tell the chat that it looks real?
It's pretty legit.
Yeah. I guess you don't even need to get your nipples pierced nowadays. You just need the Skims bra.
I feel like they need to be like more like
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that looks more realistic.
legit.
Wow. That shit's legit. You look hardcore.
Anyways.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for doing that for us. We get kicked off of YouTube.
That's them.
Thanks for that, Josh.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, that was I needed to see it in real life. So honestly, it
No, I get that. I get that.
looked pretty realistic.
Yeah, I look pretty blurry. What's going on?
Yeah, because we had to zoom out on your nipples.
Oh,
There you go.
I'm back.
He's back. Alix, Earle's on Dancing with the Stars. Alix Earle announced that she will be on the next season of Dancing with the Stars. And the only other person to announce so far is Robert Irwin, who is looking mighty, mighty fine lately.
I'm not familiar with Robert Irwin's game.
Steve Irwin's son, he's doing this like underwear commercial. I see him plastered all over New York City.
Oh, I know exactly who Robert Irwin is. Never mind.
Yep.
Yeah, that guy's a beauty.
Yeah, with he has like the big python or the anaconda or something around his neck. And he's
Sick.
just posted up and he's like, wow, looking mighty fine.
Hell yeah, Robert Irwin.
I'm pretty pumped for Alix Earle to be on it because I feel like there's going to be so much behind the scenes content of it now.
Yeah, definitely.
Would you ever shake your ass for Dancing with the Stars?
Is it a lot of ass shaking? I find it's more of a sophisticated dancing than necessarily
No, but
ass shaking.
they twirl.
They twirl.
But they move their hips and that the ass is connected.
Yeah, maybe. You know what? I think Gabby would love to go on the Dancing with the Stars with me. So
Okay. And she actually is a dancer, so maybe.
she's a dancer. So I'd have to go get lessons. I'd have to really work on my dance game. That's what I'd have to do. But I feel like the girl does most of the, the work anyways.
Yeah. I feel like their dancing is harder, at least it looks like on the show.
Yeah, it feels like they're doing a lot, and I just got to have the strength to like spin her around and do all that stuff.
Yeah, and like throw her around like this and shit.
Yeah.
But Dave always used to say on the show that once you go on Dancing with the Stars, you're going to cheat on your significant other.
Yep, that is true. But not if you go on with your significant other.
I know, but Alix Earle is not going on with Braxton.
Who's her dancing mate?
I don't think they didn't announce the mate yet.
Well, I believe in them. They're good people.
I think they'll be fine. I think she'll be all right.
I think they'll just be just fine.
I'm stressed though. I don't know if she can go to any of his games.
They actually did an interview. She did an interview, and the interviewer asked about that. So they worked out that they can go film, and then she can go to his games on Sundays.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, they figured that out before she said yes to the show, which is cool.
Oh, so she can support her mans.
See, that's what I'm saying. Those are two good people.
No cheating going on there. That's
Not a
support
fucking
love in
chance.
Houston. Go Braxton. Oh, this fucking next thing. Sorry, but it's just blowing my mind. Jojo, Siwa, and Chris Hughs. Have you seen this, Josh?
Is this the same guy from Big Brother?
Yes, they're like full on dating now, and he did a whole Instagram dump with like saying the previous 7 days were the prettiest.
If this wasn't the most obvious shit that was ever gonna happen ever, we said this was gonna happen.
I know. Yeah.
We said they're gonna come off the show and then they're gonna be dating in like a week.
But then they went out and were like, we're just friends. Like, it's not serious. We're just friends.
Yeah, and we were like, yeah, right.
And now they're full blown in love.
Yep. Oh. Well,
I wonder if her ex has got to be crashing out. They're making out in an Arby's in this picture.
They went to Arby's.
We're getting trolled, I think.
I can't believe they went to Arby's. That's the craziest part about all of this.
That's bizarre, right?
Who the fuck goes to Arby's, dude?
They have kind of good milkshakes, I won't lie.
I haven't been to Arby's since I was like 9.
I went once and got a milkshake and I was like, oh, this is pretty good.
I think I went one time and I was like,
no, it's not an Arby's. I just made that up, but like it looks like
this?
it. What'd you get? Like the meat sandwich?
Food poisoning. I got food poisoning. That's what I got. Who the fuck goes to Arby's?
Of course this couple is going to Arby's.
I didn't even think that was still a real venue. I thought that was just like a joke place. I thought that was just like we left that shit in like 2009.
Oh, well, Jojo and Chris picked it right back up, put it back on the map.
Jeez. Arby's. Back on the map, dude.
Back on the map.
I don't even know what you would order at Arby's. What do they even do? Just like processed sliced meats, right? That's their thing?
Yeah, just like thick ass meat on a curly fries, milkshake, like I said, good. It's pretty good. But
jeez. Wow.
yeah.
I'm surprised Arby's hasn't been put down yet. That almost seems criminal.
Like a health code shit, a violation.
It just seems like
the
they should have
American
been
people.
like euthanized by now or something. Like it's almost sad to keep them around.
Should we sign a petition?
Maybe.
Or is that mean? Or maybe chat will be like, no, I fucking love Arby's.
Maybe people will put me on to Arby's.
You
I
guys
have
not
no
had
idea.
the curly fries from Arby's?
Peyton
Nah.
Peyton
You
loves
know
Arby's.
I fucking fuck with Arby's, man.
I'm not. I'm more of a. I don't like a whole thing of curly fries.
You just like a bite?
Yeah, an accidental curly.
You only want one curly? You only want one fry?
Yeah, big like How I Met Your Mother style. Give me an accidental curly. That's what I like. If I got straight just fries and then there's like an accidental curly in here, that becomes the best fry in the entire basket.
Yeah. And then you feel lucky. Or like the accidental onion ring.
Oh, no, that actually might even be better than an accidental curly.
Yeah, that's a big surprise because it's two different
Big
genres.
surprise. Oh my God. It just changes the whole game for you.
Yeah. And then you're like, fuck, should I have gotten onion rings? But then you're like, wow, I'm so lucky to even be blessed with this one lucky one.
To even like have the thought of should I get onion rings being able to be popped into my head because I got the accidental ring.
Maybe we should do a mukbang at Arby's.
Wait, what?
What, you don't think so?
No,
Peyton
I don't
just
wanna be
texted me and
sick.
asked me to say that.
I'm going to be sick for a week.
No, just 3 days. Peyton knows.
They also
Okay.
have these really good chicken boneless wings. You
God
guys don't
damn,
know about
Peyton loves Arby's. You love Arby's, huh, Peyton?
They
In
were
the
so
city?
good.
You
I
eat
actually
Arby's
never
in the
been in the city, but in the suburbs, Arby's really is good.
I didn't grow up
All
with
right.
an Arby's.
Maybe I was too quick to judge. I don't think so, but maybe the slightest chance.
You
I
didn't
was.
just judge. You said we need to euthanize and put it down.
It just seems like a sad stray animal that's somehow still living on your street, and you walk by it and you're like, I'll give you a pet, but I'm gonna be itchy for the rest of the day. So it's like, why are we keeping this thing around? Is it almost more cruel for it than us?
That's really a good analogy.
I don't know. That's just me.
The CEO of Arby's is going to be really sad to hear that.
I'm sorry. I think maybe rebrand.
Yeah,
Get
rebrand.
a new thing.
Yeah.
Go start something new.
Probably stop
You know how,
saying
like,
we have the
Hardee's-
meats.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Arby's tastes like missing people.
That's not good. That's
not
a
good.
That's
It's a
not
bad
a
look.
good rep to have.
It's like the worst. Oh, you know what? Let's try Arby's and let's reconvene next week.
Yeah. Okay, we'll reconvene.
All right, Peyton, I'll come over tonight for dinner.
I'm not gonna order it myself. If Barstool wants to order it for us to eat it on the show, then I'll eat it.
It's probably
I'm
gonna
not
be
fucking
$2.
paying. I'm not paying for that shit. Are you joking?
All right, well, we'll send you some. We'll send you some on the Barstool card.
Cool. SZA and Justin Bieber video plus Selena support to Haley. Oh, this was wild. I saw this video and it's like only like 4 days after the Vogue post.
Wait, what? Explain it. What happened?
You didn't watch the video where Justin Bieber was dancing around with SZA and like kissed her and like made big googly eyes at her and everything. This is just like, it's like,
I remember this. This was kind of older, right? The video?
I don't think
I
this
remember
is a
people
new
freaking
thing,
out.
right?
Oh, okay. Let me see. You know where I stand with Justin Bieber right now
Where do you stand with him?
is how you feel about Arby's. That is how I feel. That is how I feel about Justin Bieber right now. He's just straight up making it his mission to humiliate his fucking wife. And I'm so sick of people making Haley the bad guy or like making it a Selena and a Haley thing when the man is the problem. And I get everyone loves Justin Bieber. He fucking sang Baby and he was Justin Bieber and he was so sweet and we all loved him. Why are we just dismissing his shitty ass behavior and making it about the woman? He's in the doghouse for me. He's in the Arby fucking house.
Okay.
I'm not with it. I don't like it.
Yeah, if this is a lot. I think it's a combination. I think it's like, if one of these things happens, it's like he's performing on stage. There's a little bit of it that's like you're acting, you're on stage, whatever. But sadly, I think it's the like repetition.
It's
of just,
like if it were
over
just
and over.
if it were just this video, I would agree. I'd be like, they're performing. Like Usher does it and does like that thing. But it's just over and over. And he commented on, I love her, Ariana's post. She's like she's super young actress. She looks exactly like his ex-girlfriend. Did you guys see this?
Ariana Greenblatt?
Yes. She's
Yeah.
gorgeous, stunning, amazing. When he commented like, I love you so much, which is like, it's just, I don't know. And then he's following he's followed a foreign model the other day and she posted all about it. He followed her on everything. It's just like, what are you doing, bro? like, I get a lot of these celebrities are shitty people behind doors, but he's like doing it publicly, and it's just humiliating his poor wife.
Yeah.
And she's gone through so much the past couple of years with people shitting on her. It's like, if anything, you should make her life easier, and he's only making it worse. So I'm just Team Haley right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering if there's like more behind the scene that we don't know about. It seems like there's like, I just hope he's like okay. It seems like there might be something off. Like he needs to maybe like get in therapy. Or like,
yeah, there's definitely
you know
more
what I'm saying? Like,
on.
there seems like there's more behind this story than like what meets the eye to me, because like it just doesn't seem like himself, like what he's posting or anything. Like it's like we're getting a little bit of like a mini like breakdown a bit, and I think people always turn to the like, well, this is shitty for Haley, this is whatever. Let's like talk about the relationship and make it like gossip and drama, when like I think this guy might just need somebody to like talk to, or like someone to lend an ear to or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just think
it seems like
take his phone
I'm not
away.
saying what he's doing is good or anything, but I think that like maybe the reason behind that is because there's something going wrong, and like somebody needs to go, and that's close to this person needs to go and be like, hey dude, what's up?
Yeah, I wish people had that much empathy for Haley through the past couple of years, but because it's Justin, everyone's like,
But does Haley,
Haley has never done anything like
I don't think
publicly
I've,
to anyone, and she just gets ran through online.
yeah, I wonder if I've ever said, I don't think I've ever been like a big anti-Haley person.
No, I from day one, like 2 years ago on the
I would
pod,
like
was like,
to
I'm
go
Team
back
Haley.
through the pod and see that. I would like to know if that's true or not. I don't want to be misquoting myself, but I'm pretty sure I've never been like a big anti-Haley person.
Yeah, I've never understood why. Well, I understand the feud between like Selena and Haley. Like,
yeah,
it was
there's
Selena's
some, like,
fans.
There's some like petty stuff that goes on every once in a while, but that's just like
It's
petty is
stupid. Like Haley didn't.
it's whatever.
Yeah.
Like there's not like there's been something crazy, but I don't know, that whole, like when you look into that relationship deep, because so many people have like micro analyzed it and like looked into it in such a deep way, I feel like there's like a billion theories or a billion things that you could look at and be like, wow, that makes this person crazy. No, but that makes this person crazy. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
like that relationship has been the most like over analyzed relationship maybe ever.
Yeah, I would have. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. That's just awful.
Impossible
Impossible to please. That's why I'm like, take his phone away. I don't know. Stop doing that shit.
But with this story, back to the SZA video, Haley posted on her story, like, in support. She said, oh my God, my two favorite singers. So that's where it gets a little like, she still supported that.
Yeah. Well, that's when I'm like the performance thing. But I also feel
Yep.
like she also has to keep defending him now because everyone's coming out about it. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like it's a bunch of people defending themselves.
If she almost doesn't post like, I love these two, then it like looks even worse.
Yeah,
you know?
right? Yeah.
Like it's almost like she's like been forced to post, not forced to, but like if she doesn't, it's a worse look.
Yeah. But with that video, honestly, I don't see anything wrong with that. They're like singing and they're friends and they have a song together.
Really saying from this story that he was obviously like on drugs or something, and that SZA was like trying to bring him back to reality and hold his face up because he was like starting to like fold over and his eyes were closed. So that's like a lot of what's going on. Like, sorry, just wanted to like fill you guys in.
No,
That's
yeah.
what everyone's kind of saying online is like, that's now like the takeaway from it, that she was trying to bring him back to reality because it was embarrassing.
Damn.
That's
Yeah.
really sad.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I hope someone that's close to him helps him out.
Yeah, I hope they friggin' figure that out. I don't fucking know.
All right, guys, game time. They don't make it easy to buy concert tickets these days. You got to sign up for the pre-sale, get in the queue, and by the time you get through, the best seats are gone. Going to a concert should be about the show itself, not waiting in a virtual line. Lucky for me, I always use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Game Time makes getting tickets faster and easier. Prices on the app actually go down the closer it gets to showtime. I was looking for tickets for Beyonce, and I saw an amazing deal to get great seats for only $100. So what are you guys waiting for? I'm going to go buy those Beyonce tickets right now. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code BFF for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code BFF for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? Game time.
Joey finished his list.
There we go. Good for Joey.
So
Joey.
Graziadei, he finished his 30 before 30 list. So he made a 30 things to do before turning 30 bucket list, and he crushed it. I made a list.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. It was a lot harder than I expected. I didn't know, like, by the time I got to 15, I was like, I don't fucking know what I'm supposed to write. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 1, have a 6-pack. Even if it's for a week, just once. I want to have a 6-pack abs once in my life.
Okay, I like that.
Yep. 2, go to Africa. 3, hang out with Miley Cyrus. 4, have something I've written become produced. 5, skydive. I know everyone's like, that's like kind of lame, but I want to skydive.
I think that's a fine one because I also have that on my list.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
6, live in a foreign country for more than 3 months. I think that would be really cool. 7,
cool.
Run a half marathon. I'm being realistic because I know I'm not going to be able to run a marathon.
Fair.
8, this one's cool. Find my family in Italy, like some of my like distant cousins or like older family. I would like to go find them and meet them. 9, quit nicotine. Really hope I'm done with the nicotine by the time I'm 30.
Is that a wait a sec though. Is that really like a bucket list item, or is that more of just like a to-do list?
I don't know, man. I got to put it somewhere because I got to cross it off.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that as a bucket list item.
I wasn't really thinking of a bucket list item. You know, it's on my bucket list though to quit nicotine. It's on my bucket list.
All right.
Yep. 10, meet Taylor Swift. That would be fucking cool. 11, get married. IDK question mark. I feel like maybe that would be chill by 30. 12, act in a movie or a show.
Wait, you said married on your bucket list?
Yeah.
No, this isn't. That's not a bucket list.
This isn't a bucket list. This is 30 things to do before you turn 30.
Which is like a bucket list.
No, bucket list is before you're dead in the ground, right?
Yeah, before you kick the bucket.
Okay, but Joey had fucking go to Disney on his. Like, dude, come on.
Yeah, that's still better than like quit nicotine, get married, do my laundry on Sunday. Like, what are we talking
about? I already been to Disney. What? I already been to Disney, man. I don't know. I've done that.
Right.
I told you.
That's okay.
I told you it started to fall apart. It got harder.
No. You got way farther than I did. So.
Okay.
Keep going.
All right. 12, act in a movie show. 13, be a New York Times best-selling author. 14, learn how to do a kickflip on a skateboard. 15, do a van trip. 16, go to the Grand Canyon.
Nice.
Haven't been. 17, go to Austria. 18, rescue a dog. 19, swim with whale sharks. Always wanted to do that.
Cool.
20, go to Antarctica. Seems cool. 21, buy a house. I should do that by the time I'm 30. 22, party in Ibiza. I took a pill in Ibiza. 24,
do you want
fall
to
in
take
love.
a pill in Ibiza, or do you want to party in Ibiza?
Party in Ibiza / take a pill in Ibiza. So
I
it's
like
like
it.
2.
I like it. Yep.
Then what do we got? 23, read the Bible. Everyone's always talking about that. I've never finished it. Feel like I
Everyone's
should.
always talking about that.
Well, yes, I really, I've went to Catholic
Hey, have you
school.
heard of this one book everybody's always talking about? The Bible?
I mean, deadass. And you know what? A lot of people have not read it, and they're always talking about it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to read the whole Bible.
It's like the most read book on the planet of the earth.
Okay, well, no one I know in this office has read the Bible. Guess who's going to be the first? Has anyone in this?
Hannah, you didn't read the Bible?
Have you guys read front to back?
Front to back.
Exactly, front to back. This girl, bucket
You guys
list.
didn't read the Bible in like school?
Yeah.
Have you read it front to back?
Scripture.
Yeah, in school.
No, you have not read it front to back.
You're a fucking
Yes,
dirty
we
liar.
have.
We went to public school.
Yeah, I went to. Weren't one of you Catholic raised?
Me.
Yeah,
Brianna.
Well, I have a lot of Catholic trauma that I have blocked out from my childhood.
And you
so maybe
didn't
I have read
read
it.
the Bible.
I don't know. I was a child.
By the way,
wanna read it
Catholic
as an
school
adult.
is public school in Canada. Like, we didn't pay for school, but we still read the Bible.
Yeah, we read scripture. Like, we read parts of it, but I want to sit down, read it front to back, like one of my books that I read.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess I never, like, in one sitting read it through, but we read everything in the Bible.
Yeah, no, I don't think I did in my school, so I'm gonna get that done.
Okay. All right.
We're almost done. 24, fall in love. That would be dope. 25, take my parents out of the country. That like me take them. We've gone out of the country together, but I want to take them on a really fun trip together.
Okay.
26, jump off a yacht in the Amalfi Coast. That'd be dope.
Okay.
27, become a godmother. This is really just to my sister. When you have your baby, if I'm not the godmother, I'm going to be pretty upset.
Fair.
28, join a kickball league. Sounds fun. Would be really
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
29, ride in a hot air balloon. And 30, learn how to juggle.
I like it.
I feel like that was pretty decent. Pretty good.
I think those are really good. I like the what was like that fourth one you said?
Fourth one I said would be have something I've written become produced.
Nope, it wasn't that one. What was the third one?
Quit nicotine. Hang out with Miley Cyrus.
No, those all suck.
Have a six
What's the
pack?
sixth one? Yeah, that's a good goal.
Why?
That's a
Because
good
you have
goal.
one.
No, I think everyone should be able to look in the mirror once in their life and be like, I'm proud of this.
Yeah, I want to, even if it's for a week. Like I literally wrote, even if it's for a week, I just want a 6-pack once.
You know, if you probably just did like 100 sit-ups a day for like 20 days, you'd be there.
Really?
Yeah. It's not like you're fat, Brie.
A lot of people online say I'm fat, but maybe that's true. And maybe I'll read the Bible as I do sit-ups.
Huh. Okay. All right. I'll give what I got
Okay.
because it's
What'd you get?
It's not a lot. It's not a lot.
You have 3 things.
No, I have a little bit more than that. Okay, I want to learn a new language before I'm 30.
Okay.
If that's like
fully.
Portuguese.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I mean, no, I don't need to be like, wow, this man, like you can't even tell a difference, or like Ben Affleck speaking Spanish good. But it needs to be like where I can have a conversation. You
Okay,
know what I'm saying?
I like that.
I can have a conversation. I can understand most things. Maybe a couple times I'll be like, come to D or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll like be asking how to say things, but I wanna have it. So that's one.
That's a good one.
I also had skydive.
Okay, that's
in
good.
mind.
Everyone
So
wants to go.
We'll get that
skydiving.
out of the way. I want to golf in every continent. I don't know
Ooh.
how I'll be able to do every continent because, you know, just snow and ice. But I'm going to go make a golf course or something like that.
Yeah, or you could putt maybe.
Yeah,
Bring
or
a
like
little mini
even
golf.
if it's like a I like literally just bring like a flag stick.
Yeah.
And I like put it out and then I like back up and I'm like, all right, this is a 175-yard par 3 I just made. And I hit a golf ball there. That counts. I'm hitting a golf ball, golf in every continent. I want to climb Mount Kilimanjaro.
Okay.
Jaro.
Kilimanjaro. Yeah, that's good.
Read that in the book, The 7 Series, and I've wanted to do that forever. I have... I don't know what that was supposed to mean.
What's it say?
It just says Ash.
Ash Wednesday.
No,
Ash.
that can't be it. That can't be it. Ash.
Ash. Maybe you were meant to say ass. You want to get a fat ass?
No. I mean, sure, but no.
Maybe it was a typo.
Yeah, maybe. I also have back. I don't know what that means either, though.
Okay, what the hell?
I don't know. I don't know why those
Ash
are
back.
there.
You want Ash back? Who's Ash?
What the
Who
dick?
the fuck is Ash?
Anyways, I wanna be able to cook a Michelin star level like meal.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Who's
Like
gonna?
I want to learn how to cook like Michelin star level.
They'll take
So
chefs
then I would
their
have to-
whole lives.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to bring someone in and be like, is this Michelin star ready or is it not? You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? I would like to like find like a rescue. Like I'd like to rescue an animal. I don't really care.
I have
what
that on
animal,
mine too.
cat,
That's good.
dog. Cat, dog, rescue. I just want to be able to rescue something. I would like to play hockey on, I forget what this place is called. I don't know why I can't remember it. But it's like this hockey rink that is up in the mountains. It's pretty sick.
Oh, cool.
It's like this hockey rink up in the mountains. I want to play hockey there before I die. I would like to also what is it called when you like backpacking or like no, like when you like
Yeah, you backpack.
I want to
different
go
countries.
like yeah, I want to do a backpacking trip where it's like it's not glamorous.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing glamorous about this. I'm not like staying in nice hotels or anything.
You're in a
I'm
hostel.
staying in
You're
like
getting into the culture.
good thing you said it before. I was gonna say brothel.
Well, nope, not that one.
It's not
Gabby
the
wouldn't be
same.
too happy with that
Hostel.
one. Hostel.
I'm going to be staying in hostels. I want to backpack. I want to do that. I would like to pet a lion. I want to pet a
Ooh.
lion before I die.
That's
Or
good.
before I'm 30.
Okay.
I just want to give a little.
A baby one or a full-size grown one?
I kind of want a full-size grown one.
Wow. All right. Good luck.
I just want to pet one lion.
Okay. Call Joe Exotic.
Do you think that? I think that's possible.
Yeah, there's a lot of illegal lions you can pet easily.
Well, I don't want it to be like now I'm supporting a bad cause.
Well, I didn't say that it was bad. I just said it was illegal.
That kind of implies bad.
But it doesn't mean that the lion is in a bad spot. It just means maybe you're doing it illegally because I think it's illegal to pat a lion. Go to Africa. No, those
That's
are
what I'm
wild.
Yeah, that I would have to. That would be risky.
I think you could get it done though.
I think I could get it done as well. And that's kind of where I got to.
All right, that's a good start. And you're younger, so you have a year to fill it out.
Like I couldn't really think of things to do that I hadn't already done.
That's how I felt, and and I also didn't want to put things on it that like I knew I was gonna do soon. So
Me neither.
that's why I'm like, quit nicotine. Who knows?
Yeah, I get that. I also was like, when I was thinking, I was like, I don't want to just put on like life goals, like regular ass life shit. That's like get married.
Yeah. Well, yes. Yeah, I did that.
I
But-
know you did.
Yeah.
But I was like, is that a 30 before 30 thing to me?
No,
I don't know if
probably
that's a
not.
30 before 30.
I don't even
Oh,
wanna
I
get
did have one
married,
more.
but
I did have one
then-
more. I also had be 180 pounds at one point.
Oh, okay, skinny. Wait, why? Why 180?
Skinny.
Or is that fat?
Just because like, no, it's just like, I'd be like fucking yoked.
Oh, you'd be
if I was
yoked.
180.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
So yeah.
I would even be okay with it being 175.
So do steroids on it.
No, because I want it to be natural. That's part of it. I want it to be natural.
Okay.
I've never taken steroids. I never will.
Me either.
Well, maybe I will take steroids if I'm like sick or something and they give me steroids or like,
A Z-Pack.
yeah, who knows? But I'm not for working out or anything.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Let's try to complete those by the time we're 30.
I'm gonna think of more too.
Okay. Yeah, we can add as the weeks
I'm
go
gonna
on.
update my list next week.
I think I'm gonna update mine a little bit too.
Okay.
I'm keeping read the Bible on it though.
Yeah, keep read the Bible on it. I think that's a good thing to have on there.
Okay. Cool. So we'll see how far we get. Kim Kardashian. Oh, I wonder if this was on her bucket list. She graduates her law program after 6 years. She's officially
Congratulations.
a graduate. She graduated from a law program after 6 years. The program allows graduates to qualify to take the California State Bar. So California and 3 other states are the only states that recognize this program as a substitute for law school.
So she could become a lawyer.
In California, I think only, right? Because it's
Yeah.
or the other.
I
three
mean, yeah,
states.
she has to pass the bar, but
Yeah. Kanye did a 180. He is no longer anti-Semitic. He made that announcement. He said, I forgive those who have caused me pain. God forgave me for the pain I've caused. I love all people. I am done with anti-Semitism.
all right.
Wow. Feels like he's just crossing things off his list too. Like it feels like
Yeah.
anti-Semitic was on his.
It feels
50
like
under 50.
maybe too little, too late,
Oh yeah, no shit, right?
right?
Yeah, like no, you can't just be like, oh, I was a Nazi last week. Now, never mind. I was awful and said horrible things. I take it back.
Yeah, he's trying to do like a Jojo Siwa on being lesbian.
Yeah. See, and that one I think you can do. Anti-Semitic.
That one
I don't think
you can do. I think I'm fine with Jojo Siwa finding herself and growing up in the crazy world of entertainment
Yeah.
and just being like, I want to figure out who I am. That's okay. This
I'm not falling for it. Oh, this is propaganda. I'm not falling for. I also made a list of that. Do you know that trend that's going around?
where you make a list of propaganda you're not falling for.
Yeah, propaganda I've fallen for and propaganda I haven't fallen for. You haven't seen that?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, well, here's the propaganda I have fallen for.
Okay.
Taylor Swift, charm necklaces, Timothy Chalamet. Like 2 years ago, I didn't even think about Timothy Chalamet, and now I would let him do anything ever. He's awesome. We know that I'm obsessed with him.
How is Timothy Chalamet propaganda?
It's a trend, Josh. It's like things like popular things that you get on board with because everyone else is on board with them. But it's like stuff you've fallen for. So people are doing a trend. The trend is propaganda I'm not falling for. But I like to do propaganda I am falling in for. Yeah, but Josh, it's a trend.
Well, this makes no sense.
Yes, it does. Come on, think outside the box. Put that on your 30 under 30. Think outside the box.
I'm kind of an inside the box kind of guy.
I did fall for Osama bin Laden's documentary. Did you watch it recently? It made me want to join the military.
I actually did have it on
probably
the day before Memorial Day or 2 days before Memorial Day. We watched it, I think.
It was incredible.
Just getting in the vibe for Memorial Day.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if it was meant to be propaganda, but I really wanted to fight for this country after that.
Facts.
So I fell for that. But the things I'm not falling for, Hailey Bieber slander, not falling for that propaganda.
Okay.
Men, not falling for it. Matcha, tastes like lake water. Hate it. Do you like lake water?
I hate matcha.
Exactly. Okay. You're with me.
What a terrible drink.
Oh, this is on mine. SKIMS Nipple Piercing Bra. Not falling for it.
Ooh,
Grow up and
not
get your
falling for
nipples
it.
pierced.
Right.
Benson Boone hate. I've seen him live. He has more talent in his little tight
Not
ass than
falling
you
for
do
that.
in your whole body. And men's on there again. And then cool sculpting. I don't think it works. Not falling for it.
Cool sculpting?
Yeah. It's like,
Is that like where you get ice and like
no,
or
they,
whatever?
they do it on your body. And it's like, oh, if you get cool sculpting 3 times for $40,000, you'll have abs.
I don't know if I'm falling for that either.
Yeah. Not falling for the
I don't
propaganda.
think I'm falling for that. I don't fall for the Arby's propaganda.
No, you don't. You stand strong on that.
No, I don't fall for that shit. Not even a little bit. What else don't I fall for? I don't fall for
Table topping. You
gas
don't fall for that.
station tipping. What's up with that? I don't fall for that bullshit. What is going on? I came in and I'm grabbing a Ghost energy drink, and now I gotta pay 20%. You're flipping it around, asking me for a 20% tip. I grabbed it from the fridge and came up here. You're smoking a cigarette behind the desk. I don't even think that's allowed. We're at a gas station, and I gotta tip you 20%? What the fuck? I'm not falling for that.
That's good. That's a good one.
Do I have any more?
You're not falling for Taylor Swift.
What does that mean?
I don't know. You didn't become a Swiftie.
No, I'm just not a person that like is gonna like claim Swiftie to benefit my career and like my social status.
Who does that? Dave?
I don't know. I'm just saying like I don't want to disrespect the Swifties and their pure love for Taylor Swift. I like Taylor Swift. I fucking rocked to Taylor Swift when I was like 12 years old on the way to lacrosse practice every single day. Shake it off. I shake it off. I was jamming to T Swift, all right? I was a pretty big Carly Rae Jepsen guy as well. But as I grew up, I didn't listen to a lot of T Swift.
Yeah, like you don't know
so I don't want to
Evermore,
come through.
folklore.
I don't want to come through and be like, I'm a Swiftie, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not like really like a hardcore Swiftie because I would just be disrespectful to the people that are. So that's all I'm saying.
All right. That's a good list. I think you had a pretty solid propaganda list.
Thanks.
No problem. All right, guys, quick commercial break. A couple weeks ago, we had the Barstool Block Party. It was brought to you by Ghost. We were chugging our Ghost. We were drinking our Ghost all day. It was a long day. It was hot out. We were giving it out to the crowd. We loved it. And we have the new flavor, iced tea lemonade, which is amazing. It's the best mixture. It's super, super yummy. And it's bursting with lemonade and finishing with a smooth sweet tea flavor. Not a wet flavor. It is wet sweet tea, though. And it's perfect ride along all summer long. We'll be sipping it on the golf course, pickleball courts, at the beach, wherever we are. We're going to be drinking this new flavor. It's summer in a can. So it's Ghost Energy, fully transparent, fully loaded, good energy, 0 sugars, no artificial flavors, and 200 milligrams of natural caffeine. So you're not going to get that weird jittery feeling. It's just going to make you feel focused, locked in, ready for the summer. So it's now sold nationwide for a limited time only. Don't sleep on this epic new flavor. Back to the show. Hot takes. Eminem should not have won Best Hip Hop Artist in 2025. What the heck in hell song did he put out this year?
Wait, What?
Eminem won Best Hip Hop Artist of 2025.
I love Eminem, but for what?
What the heck did he put out? Didn't he? He had a beef with MGK, but was that even this year?
That was so long ago, Brie.
That's the last thing I remember
so
about
long
him.
ago. That was like before MGK even made punk rock music.
Wow. I thought they revived a beef or some shit. Wow, yeah, that was probably a long time ago. I saw him on stage with Jelly Roll, but he was just singing arms is heavy, knees weak, arms is spaghetti. So,
I just don't understand how
Kendrick Lamar
Eminem.
didn't win.
I don't understand how he wins this year with
No
music.
songs.
It was the death of Slim Shady.
Oh, the death of Slim
that
Shady.
album. Yeah,
Yeah,
I get that.
It was the
That
extended
album
version.
The extended version.
I think that album did pretty well, actually, too.
Good for him.
I just don't know if I don't know if he was like
The best
the guy in hip hop this year.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good take. That's a good hot take.
Yeah.
This one, how is Rebecca Black still relevant and on the carpet? I don't know. She's pretty dope.
Is she the one that sang Friday, Friday, gotta get up on Friday, or whatever
Yep.
that song says?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think she like still makes songs. I don't know. I mean, like sometimes we're on the carpet, so like, who cares?
Facts. Facts. Let her do her thing, dude.
James Charles hasn't had legitimate allegations against him. It's all just haters. I think that's not true.
Yeah, that's a terrible take.
Yeah. Dave should go on Dancing with the Stars.
That would be awesome.
That would be incredible. He wouldn't be able, he would have to play the girl role and have a male partner to lift him because his shoulder is so bad he wouldn't be able to lift anyone.
I think you're right. I
Yeah.
think you're right. But he would be like, he would need to get like in some yoga classes or something to stretch out a little bit.
Yeah, he needs to stretch out.
He needs to be flexible up there.
Yeah. That would be great.
That'd be tough. That'd be
He
tough.
would never.
No.
Everyone is being dramatic, saying that Justin was doing a Fenty fold in SZA performance. I kind of agree. I feel like he was just singing the song. I think everything surrounding that situation is just so blown out of proportion.
I mean, I don't think he was on fentanyl.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Bad Baby Alabama Barca drama means nothing if that man is still in Bad Baby's house. That's facts.
I didn't even know they were still beefing.
Oh my gosh. Did you see the video? She went on Camilla's podcast and she said, just because I had a black eye one time and he cheated on me, it means I'm supposed to break up with him and ruin a family. And here's the thing. I wanted to make a video like laughing at it like that. But it's really sad because she's stuck in a clearly very, very horrible situation. She's brainwashed. She has no idea. She grew up so traumatically with a very not loving home, not loving mother. This girl needs help and needs to get away from this
Punched
man.
in the face.
Yeah, he hit her and she had a black eye from him. And she's like, so what? I had a black eye one time and he cheated on me. I'm not going to break up with him. And it's like, fuck, that's really sad actually, because she's genuinely brainwashed and it's just unfortunate. And I hope that she gets out of the situation. But yeah, that's true. The beef means nothing if they're still smashing.
Yep.
Yeah. We didn't really do my BFFs corner. Nothing really. I don't
feel like a lot happened.
Yeah, I went to the Jersey Shore and there was this thing. These girls kept coming up to me. And I don't know to take this as a compliment or not a compliment. But it happens every time I go out in public and someone recognizes me. They always are like, oh my gosh, you're so much prettier in person. Oh my God. This one girl came up to me and was like, oh my gosh, you look like a hot Brianna Chickenfry. I was like, oh my God.
I think that's a compliment. I mean, for our jobs, it's better to probably look better online than it is to look better in person. But for real life, wouldn't you always rather look better in person than on camera?
Yeah, I guess. But I don't know. I'm always on camera. So
That is probably one of the things that gets said to me all the time. I'll have posts, people will post pictures when they've taken a picture with me, and then the caption will be, he looks way better in person.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, sick.
We're just busted on cam?
But that's all right. That's all right. That's just because our features are so perfect, a camera has a tough time picking them up.
Yeah, you guys need to see us in real time with the real light glistening off of our faces.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it for BFF's Corner. We didn't get into too much. Josh was just getting wasted and playing golf, and I was at the Jersey Shore getting called ugly.
Yep. And that's just what we do.
And that's BFFs, baby.
BFFs.
All right, talk to you guys next week.
Talk to you next week.